You all know me, I'm Ella, and talking about my background, I'm from Albania, and I've been living in Greece for 5 years just for my studies.
I was born in Morocco, then I immigrated to London, England when I was 4 years old. I lived there for 6 years and moved back to Morocco, and then I immigrated to Tunisia for a year and then back to Morocco. So I've lived in many different countries. I speak English, French and Arabic fluently, and I consider myself a global citizen.
My name is Julius Moreno, and I originally took notice of the immigration problems in Greece when speaking to locals, and I was very intrigued due to the fact that I'm the son of 2 immigrants. My mother, born in Italy, she moved to New York City, and my father, who was born in Cuba, he moved to New York City. I speak English, Spanish, and Italian, and I consider myself a global citizen. Immigration really became a topic of discussion in Greece in 1980. There were a lot of immigrants, small amounts, but still immigrating into Greece from Africa and Asia. It wasn't until 1989, at the end of the Cold War, when there was just an outbreak and a lot of immigrants started to rush and enter Greece, mainly from the Balkans area. And within the Balkans, the main nationality entering Greece were Albanians, that consist of 56% of the immigration population. And the immigration population is actually growing right now in 2011. 8% of the total population are immigrants out of a total of 11 million people.
I think about the immigrants in Greece. The Greek people think good for people who come here to work, and they have job to take and to work. They don't have any problem with them. The only problem is for some people who come here for criminal, for some bad things, and for these people, the Greek people have a problem. The same thing about the Greek people who do the same things. That's the only problem is that they come here, and now there are not many jobs in Greece, and many people of them start to criminal for their life, for eat, for many things.
Of Albanians in Greece, I could say that after 1997, people here created a certain stereotype for us. And the stereotype is like it doesn't really bring a positive image of Albanians. Basically, what they think about us when you first mention the word Albanian, I don't want to generalize, but this might include the older generation in Greece, because the young ones are not really influenced that much and they don't really have an issue with immigrants. I would say that if you mention the word Albanians, they would directly think about mafia and human trafficking or drugs, and that's all basically. Like right now it's not really positive.
There's no correct answer as to how immigrants are treated here in Greece, but my service learning experience helped me come up with a conclusion that if the child is born in a different country and moves to Greece and knows how to speak the language, it tends to help them adapt to the society and to the community, because language is a very important factor in adapting to a culture. And the girl that I tutor, Nikki, feels at home, and when I ask her where she's from, she always tells me that she's from Albania, so she has that pride.
You don't really have the opportunity of developing yourself that much. Like, you need to have connections, or otherwise you won't really get a good job. Or if you are coming from a very low class of the society, then you are directly banned by many things.
A big reason as to why immigrants choose Greece is because they think it's the gateway to Europe. They think Greece is the entrance to a new lifestyle, because the European Union is a very powerful union, and most of them just move because they're hoping to get new jobs. And this is similar back at home. In my personal experience, in Morocco, a lot of African immigrants use Morocco as the gateway to Europe and hope to go to Spain to get new jobs. Teaching the young girl from Albania English is an advantage to her, and it helps her build her self-confidence, because English is an international language, and if she ever moves to another country, English will open doors of communication and opportunities, and give her the possibilities of getting jobs and a good education.
In my service learning, I learned that sports is something that brings people together despite their differences and allows them to interact on a level playing field. For example, there was a boy from Albania, and he was the only one. Everyone else was from Greece, and no one really cared. We all just played, we had fun, and we were all there for the same reason, and it was just because we loved to play basketball.